Good morning from Tracy, California. I'm about 11.5 miles into my 24-hour challenge. This is going to be an experience. Usually I like doing trails, and even if I do timed ultras, I like it if they're on trails. And this event is taking place, essentially we're just doing a 1-mile loop on city sidewalks here in Tracy. So let's walk a 1-mile loop on the city sidewalk streets here in Tracy, California for 24 hours, and let's see how far I can get. Come join me on this adventure.
This event is being put on by Revolution XT Fitness. Their gym is our start and finish to each 1-mile loop. Let's take a look at what I'll be running for 24 hours. We start here at the gym and exit the center to Power Road. We take a left onto Pavilion Parkway. We follow that to Robertson Drive, where we take a left. We follow that till we hit Auto Plaza Way, where we take a left. We take another left onto Auto Plaza Drive. Staying left, we find ourselves re-entering the center where the gym is. We run around the center till we get to the gym. Run around the buildings back onto Power Road and repeat for 24 hours.
We're almost back to the gym. I'm gonna set this down and then I'll keep doing updates with you guys and see how things are going.
Okay, hold on over there. Hold on over there.
There you go.
If the water spot the rest is dirty, want it out. Put more.
All right, let's do a runner check-in. It's been a minute. So I've been running for about 8 hours and we hit 32 miles. That's good for me because the last race that I did, it took me 12 hours to hit 35 miles because I had blisters all over my feet. So it goes to show how those blisters really slowed me down. So feeling pretty good. Admittedly, I signed up for this race on Monday. The race is Saturday. So it was at 4 or 5 days. Now, the day that I signed up, I wasn't planning on signing up for this race. So my next race is the Avalon 50 miler in January. So I did a huge leg day that day. Just a massive leg day. Squats with kettlebells, squats with barbells, deadlifts, farmer walk, just blasted my legs. And then maybe I was watching some David Goggins on TikTok or something. I got motivated. And I was like, you know what, I want to do a 24-hour challenge. Maybe I could do 100 miles. So I signed up for this race. And at mile 20, it feels like there's about 50 miles on my legs. So I've been sitting down at the gym, taking little 5-minute breaks here, 8-minute breaks here, eating, drinking, stretching. And admittedly, here at the 32-mile mark, I feel my legs starting to loosen up a little bit. And I'm starting to run a little bit more. I think I'm about 20 minutes off. I think I'm about 20 minutes off of my goal of running 100 miles in 24 hours. So, you know, we're just gonna do the best we can. We'll try to make up for that time. And I'm trying to minimize, you know, my aid station stops and stuff like that. But definitely mile 20 to 30 was my dark moment in this race. Yeah, don't do a massive leg day and then sign up for a 24-hour race like 4 days later. Lesson learned there. I also wanted to add too that the people that are putting this on, Gail from Revolution XT Fitness, they're doing a phenomenal job. The aid station is probably the fanciest aid station I've ever seen. They're cooking hot food around the clock. I think she's cooking teriyaki chicken right now. Just awesome aid station, awesome people. There's not that many people that are here, but everybody that's here is just awesome and friendly and welcoming. You immediately feel like you're part of a family. And so far, I would definitely recommend this race. This is the first year that they've ever put it on, and I think it's super unique. You know, at first I kind of regretted it because it's all on the road here, just going around the block, but I love races like this because it's so different. This is a race that I'm gonna look back on and I'm gonna be like, remember that one time I ran through the streets of Tracy for 24 hours? Those are gonna be some good memories right there. And I'm so curious to see myself what kind of mileage I can put in. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's get back to getting some mileage under my belt. The cows are keeping me company. I wonder if we'll see any UFOs in those mountains tonight. Guess we'll find out, won't we, cows? Guess we'll find out. And crow, we shall. That is so cool.
And then you got more noodles here.
Love it.
And then this is the rice.
The rice. Okay, the GoPro does not do well in low light, but there's some lighting around, so let's see what happens. So I hit 50 miles at 12 hours and 59 minutes. My goal was 12 hours on the button, so I'm about an hour behind. And you know, the last half of this race, I'm not gonna get better. So chances are pretty good I'm not gonna hit 100 miles. However, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna keep going. And you know, I do feel pretty beat up right now, but still able. I'm still moving. I'm not gonna stop till this is done. I just got done taking about a 10-12 minute sit down break where I did some stretching. And here's why I think I feel more tore up doing this mileage today than I normally do in my races. In my races I normally do are on dirt, this, cement, and sidewalks. And it's not bad, it's just different. And it's definitely, I think, the reason that I feel as beat up as I do. So that's my excuse. Because I'm not gonna, you know, accept that I'm just, you know, not doing great right now. I wouldn't do that. It has to be something else, so it's the sidewalk. Look at how hard that is. Still no blisters. Feet are feeling really good. No UFOs still. I do hear the cows talking to each other over there in the field. And I gotta remember I'm in a race right now and put this away and actually start doing some running. This apartment complex, it's actually really nice. I've had a good 13 plus hours to check it out, and it's actually pretty good looking apartment. I don't know anything about it, but it looks very nice right here in Tracy, California. Listen, I hear that. It's coming from over there, and also the apartment complex. It's this electronic voice that comes on and it says, "You are trespassing, you are being recorded," and some other stuff. But yeah, I've heard it over there. I don't know what that building is, maybe a car place, and then I heard it over in the apartment complex. Don't see any moon out tonight. Everybody's closed up shop. And let me share my strategy right now at nighttime. So any of the sidewalk that's lit up like this and I can see clearly, I'm gonna run it. And then any of the sidewalk that's dark like this, I'm gonna power walk it. And that's just to conserve energy. I'm no elite runner, and it seems like it's keeping my mile time down to a decent time. Not as fast as I would like, but do what you can. Light section. Now I do have lights on me that I could be utilizing, but while I was out here running, I just kind of figured, let me try this and see what my mile times will turn out to be, and it turned out okay. I was happy with it. And you know, we still got to pace ourselves. It's, you know, almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm still running till 9 o'clock in the morning, so you got to pace yourself. And with every race we learn. Maybe I'll look back someday, be like, you know what, that was really stupid that I did that. Or maybe I'll say genius and do it every time. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better. That from mile 20 to 30, when my leg workout like soreness kicked in and I felt it, I kind of thought I'd be lucky to get to 50 miles on this race, but it's amazing what just sitting down and taking just a 5-8 minute break can do. Because now I feel like a new person, but still with beat up legs. That's why I'm doing the walk running, conserving. I feel like a broken record. This is the apartment complex, the back side of it, and this is where I was hearing that like electronic voice come on and saying like, you're trespassing, get off the property, you're being recorded. I heard it like a few times. We're almost back to the gym. I'm gonna set down the GoPro and keep running. I can't, you know, this is my 3rd timed ultra. I've done one 24-hour before where I ran 79 miles. I did a 48-hour ultra where I ran 100 miles. And then this 24-hour ultra with a goal of running 100 miles in 24 hours. Man, it's hard. It is really hard. When I came into this, I was pretty confident. I was telling everybody here, I'm gonna run 100 miles today. And man, just everything has to go right. And there's so many people on YouTube that do it. And they make it look so easy. They just make it look effortless. And maybe it is for them. Maybe they're just these natural born runners. And I know my biggest problem is I'm not fast. So if I end up staying like an extra 5 minutes at a aid station, that ultimately could just screw that whole mile over. And then I have to try to make up that time, which means I need to be faster on the next mile. And a lot of the time I can't. I'm going as fast as I can. And I don't know, it always scares me to redline and get rhabdo or cause permanent damage. And I'm just trying to do these things for fun. But one of these days, I will do 100 miles in 24 hours. You never know. Maybe today's the day. I don't know. We're only 59 minutes off. But I did just take like a 12-minute break, so we're probably more off than that. But we're walking through the store here. My watch just beeped. We're officially at 53 miles. That was a 16-minute mile for me right there. I've actually been doing about 15 to 15-minute 30-second miles, which to me that doesn't seem that fast, but man, when I'm out here putting in this work, that feels fast. You know, I see 15, 30 come up on my watch. I'm like, ugh, yeah, nailed it. I might be getting sleep deprived right now. I think I'm beyond like sleepy. All right, let's head back. Best aid station of any race I've ever done. Downright amazing. There it is. The Lion's Den. That's not what it's called. I just called it that. All right, they do have napping stations in there. I'm over 100K right now. And to celebrate, I'm gonna sit down in my car for about 15, maybe 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. I'm hoping if everything goes right, we could get at least in the 80-mile range before we wrap this thing up. I will say that, holy cow, doing leg day, blasting my legs 4 days before this was definitely not smart, but I didn't know until that night. And running this much on pavement, the furthest I've ran on pavement before was a 27-mile training run, and I remember it being a little rough as far as like, you know, it's very unforgiving, the pavement. So my legs are pretty fried, but injury free. I just need a little bit of rest and then we'll get back at it. And you never know.
that's all I got. After a 34-minute break, I got back out there. My last 5 miles of the race, my recent still healing blisters started to form again, and it was painful. With 20 minutes left in the 24 hours, I called it. I finished first place overall and became the first course record holder of this race. My total mileage came out to 81 miles. I wonder how long my record will stand. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Way far away, I'll take my time, dear, just to keep you around here. Know what they say, you can't keep the clouds away, away, far away.